Alright. Hey, let's get back to the flying Rise. The Vieneo Province is a MMO flight simulator, very old school, and I'm learning how to fly and how to make business there. So let's get going. Let's get the window captured. Okay, here we go. So first things first, you go bank, because why not? Veridian Bank is this big building here. Okay, here we are. You can take a loan. Okay, so you could actually trade something. How many? Let's take 4,000. Let's take 4,000 and hope that we don't crash and burn that gas. Now, the idea is basically the same than with the previously, but now instead of just flying around, we are going to loan a vehicle and cargo container. Because cargo containers are interesting because they are like they stick around. So basically persistent, those cargo containers are like a persistent in a way that if you leave them somewhere on the planet, they will stay there. So, and I don't know if even if the server started, that they will still stay there, and they are neatly in the indexed, which is totally fine, because then you have like a actual quantifiable amount of logical objects in the simulator. Which is pretty cool. Sounds really good idea. Okay, let's get the map online. I figured out my Astrana where we can actually like fuel vehicles. So now it is like a. All right. Let's check the map. So here's the situation. Not a lot of people are online. Not too much like a storms around. And we are going to the Farm 01 here. But yeah, it's the spaceport that actually brings those containers, RVs, to the colony, which is kind of interesting idea that you need to go to the space to get these building blocks of your own farm or whatever you want to build. could actually build like a persistent like a colonies. This place. Employment office. Let's check the employment office. Okay, so you can purchase uplink from here, and it's uplinks are part of the colony gameplay. Ah, okay, so you can recruit and unload people here. Okay. Bit of north and then we are going to go towards the east. I figured out it's good to learn the ropes at the nearby. Great cargo fuel, okay. This is where you can trade. So basically loan A for pick the cargo boat, get some other vegetables and bring them here. Short trip, but it needs like a bit of accurate flying, so. Industrial district. Yeah, there's somebody's craft here. Game volume a bit. guess we should be making exit through here. Yep, and here you can actually see the farm. About having like about having like a low details, or having like a darkness all the time. I guess not all planets would have like a this same amount of sunlight than what the Earth gets. So it would be like a plausible that indeed it's going to be like a dark planet or moon that people would colonize. And currently, yeah, it's after midnight, so. I'll try to find like a yeah. There's one RG, so container basically. Ouch. There was several colonist boxes. Ouch. Did we get stuck on something? Repair. We didn't get like too much damage. Things starting with the zero are those containers. guess the car would be like an option as well. If you want to be a trucker. Okay, I pressed the F2 and it crashed. I don't know why it crashes all the time I press F. Oh. So it's like it can't like display something. Luckily there's going to be like a new version. Let's count to 10 and then we are going to get back. Back in business. This is like empty here. Check out the guide here. Key card. I'm going to check this out first. Shift L was a load. U is unload. Okay. Ah, somebody came. Yeah, definitely. That's a bit of server lag. Yes. Monk. Yeah, no talking. I guess you can hire NPCs as well, which would be like a pretty cool, because you can settle your own like make your own settlements, so why not? Okay, let's find something. I can see the 63599 at least in the radar, but let's check from the I'm checking from the map. Alright, where is the flying vehicle? Okay, here it is. Direction towards the A4. I need to remember to refuel the craft as well. At least we know where it is. Then we need to like find some crawler. Ah, it's a patrol craft. POP. Okay, cargo TOP. Is it like a... Yeah, cargo modules. I'm going to check the wiki page of the RE. So aft loading and top loading, like last time. Cargo top. So that's top loading. So you can get like rare materials, common materials, fuel ore. Only. Aft. Yeah, aft loading. So this is what we can actually use. $949. 00949. Okay, so let's get to the farm and try to buy something. So that's a patrol ship. Looks a bit ugly. Not going to lie. Okay, visit market. Shop till you drop. 700 credits per megaton. I'm going to take a picture of this. Buy. Fill storage, fill containers. Okay, buy or sell. So if we buy foodstuffs, buy and fill containers. You have no space available or you don't have access. Oh yeah, that would be like a pretty good idea to check that. Do I have access? Shift FL load. So basically I could build this car with the... Oh, we are rolling, by the way. But you couldn't like buy stuff from the plane. So let's try to load the air chai to the A4, and then I'm going to try to like buy something for the air chai. Maybe track of that kind would be like a most useful. I mean, if it's a flatbed, you could actually like haul cars and containers. Now we are in a plane. Nine 00949. Shift L load. Shift B. Yep. Okay, 250 meters from the container or vehicle. We are 300 meters away. 328. Okay, probably I should like fly with the controller. Okay, successfully moved the plane. No free cargo base available. Cargo bay. There's already like a one. RJ00535. No, of course we can't. And that's probably like after loading. Like maybe. Okay. Store menu will handle buying, selling commodities from cargo RGs. Okay. That's my car. Honestly, I had like a similar issues with the Star Citizen. Took like some time to get around, learn the ropes. Okay, that's the A4 over there. And I know I need to like unload the container that's inside. Cargo Bay 1, RJ. Let's open up. Unload. Do I need to 535? Okay, so it's here. You already have that vehicle container on board. Okay. One idea would be like for the developers, there should be like a unload. How to unload? Yeah, it's a passenger, I guess. So yeah, it's passenger. So I guess I can't use it for the vegetables and whatnot. U to unload. Shift U. Unless passenger is a bit special container. Yep. I guess you can't unload it if it's like if this doesn't have it. That would be like, would make sense. Shift Alt to load, Shift. Unload. Okay, so you can actually buy stuff from we have a like passenger, so this wouldn't. There's no space and you don't have access. Why it okay. Zero plus A. Okay. I guess I can't get rid of these. Yeah, I guess the passengers would be like a something other players can't use. So this is basically like it's sticking with this plane, and I can't like use it anywhere. So we are going to go and rent something from the Rusties. And now you could actually load these. Yep. Okay. Always like that when you are figuring out the new game.
Continue on for 3 kilometers.
I guess there's a southern road as well. Ouch. T120 might be like a good idea if you want to just truck this way. Although the route should like produce enough money for you to like be able to like buy your own plane like in a matter of hours or reasonably fast. Problem with this kind of gameplay is that you need like some special crate that can be only acquired by flying to the orbit. Is kind of interesting because, for example, most players would like to get to the cargo business immediately because this is like a civilian. So basically, if you rent the spacecraft, it's not enough for you to make like a ends meet, and taxi pays like a little. So I'm just wondering what's the developer's intent. That what's the next step after taxi? Like a tow vehicles, okay, sure, but logical development from there. Next left, I think. I'm speeding. Make like a crazy jumps over there. Well, this is not a GTA. Luckily. I'll open up the Winamp. The version that isn't like going to crash. I think it's here. Okay, here we are. I think the Rusty's is over there. I'm like getting lost to the parking lot again. There is more parking lot. Somebody's RJSR here as well. Not the greatest place to park, but lease. Okay, so it's 5 million would be like a own aircraft. Any night credits per day. Well, truck isn't like expensive. I mean, that's a one taxi trip and you can get like a truck already. Okay, they're going to bill me if I don't. IV 61. Okay, that was too fast. 631. Let's check the email. Okay. Emails are not like always like a great way to send information. I think it was like a 6314540. Okay, 415. Okay. 415. Problem is that crashing at the Rusties at the start of the I had to take off. Yep, and now I died. And lost the money in hand. Yeah, it's just frustrating when you are buying something and you die immediately because it's colliding with something. I guess I need to like update the death calculator. So we need to go and get some money. Usually you can get like make the checklist first and then you can fly. But no. Yeah, flying with the autopilot is actually like a good idea. Yep.
Aircraft.
Stop.
6 northwest of DOS. At 500.
Pull up.
DOS approach control. Please respond.
500. Stop.
Unidentified aircraft.
Stop.
5 kilometers
Pull
northwest.
up.
Pull
up. 50.
You are in.
Yeah, the panic button would be nice. Level me up, basically. Meridian Bank is over there. And that's cloud, I think. We are way too high up. I don't know why it decided to go to the 1500 meters. Autoflight is now on. Okay, nav point 102.
Sync rate. 500.
Unidentified vessel. Somewhere west of the tower. Nearest approach control.
Okay, that was surprisingly possible. Yep. Problem is that if the plane tries to kill me immediately, so that's not a great start. You should like we are in at 300 meters up. Can I visit the bank teller from the plane? That roll would like a spoil something. You can't make the plane take off with the autopilot, which is kind of sad. Where we are. Like this like a zoom a bit closer. I mean, this is like a helicopter, so this should be able to like go between the buildings in an urban area. I guess I'm not good enough for that. Yeah, we crashed to the building. The problem is that the micro movement don't seem to be like easy to make these. Now we crashed. So basically all of these oddities of this or this simulator style to make things, they should be in your spine. So you should like get accustomed to those. So you engage the right autopilot mode immediately. Okay. So now we are in basically, or levitating somewhere. Well, oops. Yep, we crashed on Viridian Bank is over there. Okay, so we landed in a wrong side of the things. Now, yep. Okay, that was interesting. Smack. Oh, okay. So can you... Okay, so you need to find the ATM apparently. So you can't visit here with the plane. Bank doesn't have ATMs. 300 meters away. It's behind me. Yep. around the corner. What I would like to do is set the autopilot to certain level, like a 50 meters here. Then I would like to engage the autopilot when I'm airborne.
Stop, 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 stop.
I don't think I should be here. Okay, why is the engine not working? And now I'm like at 40 meters. 40 meters a second, which is too fast. So flying slow would be like a pretty nice thing to do. The TVM is engaged.
100.
Okay, I don't want to keep this roll. Speed 0. Oh, that's a
Terrain, terrain. Terrain, terrain.
Yep, this is the problem, that this is starting to pitch up at some direction. I'll raise up and try to get to the farm. Okay, not that. What happens? Okay, engage the lane mode. We are basically inverted. Yep, don't do this at home.
stop. Bank angle. Stop. Pull up, stop. Pull up, stop.
Unidentified vessel.
Pull up,
Tree
stop.
west of DA.
Pull up,
Okay,
stop.
did I have like a wrong config again with this? Because last time it was like I was adjusting something I didn't want to adjust at the same time. And this seems to reset the system when I'm
20.
flip. Oh, okay. Now this crashed. It crashes always when I push the F2. I wonder what's that. But yeah, okay. Let's check the key config, because that has been like a spoiling factor. I was going to like check it out, but yeah, other issues kind of prevented that. Do I need to fly some place that has a ATM? Okay. So only problem is that we stalled and died. Okay, now we have a waypoint for farm. Okay, now we are going to check out the key config, which I should have done before, but yep. Controls. Okay, why is this pitch and pitch trim yaw? Left brake was somehow like on the gamepad as well. Why is the left engine revving up? They both seem to be like a... Okay. Okay, this is takeoff configuration. And we were on reverse.
Pull up.
Okay,
Bank angle.
what is happening? Why?
Thousand.
Aircraft.
Stop.
2
Stop.
kilometers.
Pull up, stop. Pull up, stop. Stop.
Okay. Somehow it like I started to pitch to the side again. So I was in a normal flight, and then it starts to pitch like this, which is rather interesting. Like I would be in a totally unbalanced. Okay, how about auto flight on? Okay, no, it's too much.
Unknown aircraft.
Vertical speed. This is definitely like a put an auto flight on. No, now it works. So I don't know about this anomalous behavior. Why sometimes these things just flip over, but I know that there should be like a more fine-tuning of the engine power, because honestly you don't need. We flew past and now we are coming back. I might want to like just few basically percents of the engine power. That was bad landing, but two gears damage.
Terrain. Approach control.
Pull up.
Please respond.
100. Pull up. Pull up. 20.
Yeah, because I'm kind of sliding like sideways. Okay, so farm is over there.
Terrain. Pull up. 100.
That worked. Okay, maybe I'm a bit too... too close. A bit too far. So yeah, panic button would be great, which is level displaying right now. I mean, we don't have full controls like a pedals and whatnot. Most players don't. So that would be like a pretty nice thing. Okay, what did I hit? Okay, landing light off. Okay, now you can visit farm market. Okay, now you can see it's actually empty. So you can buy to the storage. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, somehow I hurt myself in the last. The problem with the landing lights is that you kind of need them in a low flight like this. Okay, so roll 0 pitch. Roll and vertical speed 0. That would be my idea of the great flying. I'm using a TVM to stop myself. Ouch. Yep. I was so low health, so. Okay, so I shouldn't change these settings to any other autopilot mode if I want to keep these settings. I think the runner's vehicles are other place. What do we have here? Okay, run as containers. Let's pick that target and go. Okay, so I think I like the idea that I have like an autopilot mode that works as a levels up the flight. Because then now I can like press F10. But yeah, I don't wonder at all because we are kind of basically flying in the dark. Very much happens in aviation that poor visibility is like a pretty good big reason why things happen. Not what didn't want to like turn the ship off when I'm flying. Come on, don't. I'm not going to count that. ATV another ship. Can't see my own car. There's more, but I don't know if this screen can actually like go lower than that. Okay, that's a aft. Uh, 300 meters away. We have now it as a nav point. If it was like a 300 or so. Yep, I'm breaking my gears here, but it get closer. Now we are ready. There's like a lots of Shift L. Yup, 250 meters. We are 1 meter too far away. Heading 92. It's over there. So small hop. I just made a hop with the back door open. Oh, nice. Oh, no, nice. Didn't load it. Shift L. Now we have our ARG here. Okay, that's empty, so I guess I can. We can visit market, but now we don't have money, right? No space available, or you don't have insufficient funds storage. Yep. So now we need to find ATM. Of course, I should probably like consult the map more, because we have been doing like this crazy flight over here. This corner is the runner's corner. No. Where is the ATM? At least runners should have like a... Runners should have like a ATM on his land. So how do I know where's the ATM? Access node. Not valuable. Okay, so 90 degrees. We are currently in the right way. Is there a micro gas possibility? Like add just a little engine power.
Stop. 1,000.
Aircraft. Somewhere kilometers northeast. At 400.
Sync rate.
Approach control.
Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up.
Well, that was beautiful flying. Farm 006. You can probably see better. Yep. That's actually pretty okay. So 45 degrees to the runner's house. Vertical speed 0 and roll 0. Too much power. The 10% is like as small as possible. So engage the autopilot when we have reached the cursing altitude. extra energy is basically like a forward. Then I'm going to use the TVM to stop. Oh no. Ouch. Okay. Cargo operations. Inventory management. Inventory management. ATM. Okay. Gear disagree. My health disagree, but okay, let's make a new checkpoint here. We basically almost offshoot, but I4. Okay, so ATM. No. ATM. One ATM in my own cargo. Inventory management. I don't want to take ATMs. Inventory management. Cabin 95 ATM. Okay, so you can transfer When I enter the state here and use the ATM. Wow! How cool is this? So you can get like a feel refreshed. Ah, we can get like a health back. How cool is this? Wow. Okay, how do I use ATM? What is this? Okay, so I'm at the edge of the lake here. Currently close enough so you can actually visit the totally newbie. I need to like ask like a basic questions.
Eight is proper current.
Stall,
One car.
stall.
Visibility better than 1/6. 1,100 overcast. Temperature tree 0.
No, that's pretty
Stall,
cool, pretty
stall,
cool,
stall,
cool house,
stall,
by the way.
stall.
2527.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Farm 1 has an ATM. We all see the same. Okay, mine one. All right.
Stop.
I think that's a mine. Autopilot assisted, this is much easier. Okay, apparently I can fly now. Visit market. Fleet branch ATM. Okay, so city mine number 1. Okay, I'm trying to save the... I'm trying to save the waypoint, but it doesn't seem to be working that well. To save the waypoint, rename it. Ah. I can't save for some reason. Unless I need to close and open this up again. No. Somehow I managed to like make my home waypoint. But it's not a problem because I can now check from the map the direction we are going. So I'm here, so I can just fly west. Guess I should like have more flight hours. Okay, roll and vertical split to 0. That point is 5 kilometers away. And I'm going to departure that way. Now this is peaceful flying. Let's not crash to the... anything here preferably.
Stop.
Landing lights would be nice.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Yeah. Just because I... Okay, handheld flight light. Visit market. And now we can see the container here. Yep. Foodstuffs. I'll make a ton of food stuff. Okay. I guess that storage is full of the foodstuffs now. All right. Where to? Okay, haven't thought this like a. I need to think of one step at a time. Okay, now I have a cargo. It's not very valuable, but I guess I need to bring it to the financial district. Trade cargo and fuel. Okay, let's turn the that green thing is showing where the target is, and engage the engines. I'm still flying the gear down because I don't trust myself.
Unknown aircraft.
Hey! Okay, so we get like a 32 credits. Okay, I wonder if we can buy fuel. Okay. So that's about the same than from one taxi trip. Okay, so then first trade. Although loaning this aircraft is much more expensive, but I'm not planning to break even. I'm planning just like a learn to fly. Also, we need to probably like a refuel. Industrial. I'm not going to use Jagreus fuel. Number 8. Hey, this is pretty cool. Market, okay. Market and fuel. Okay, fuel tank. 700 credits. Okay, that's a 79%, so 21% used. Oh, okay, that's pretty expensive. Even if we haven't like a. I think the truck would be like a much more like a efficient. Okay, so engage the autopilot or set up the autopilot, my favorite settings.
Stop. Stop.
Okay,
Unknown vessel.
might like a
Stop.
had like a
This is DOS approach control.
too hard
Over.
turn. In case the autopilot, so now I can actually check the.
Aircraft. 6 west northwest. DOS approach. You are in violation of controlled airspace.
I need to return the box to the farm one.
Aircraft. 6 kilometers northwest of the tower. This is DOS approach control. Please respond.
Okay, so course is actually returning to. But yeah, these planes like to fly like a long time, like a sideways. Pretty happy about this. I can move the stick while the autopilot is on.
Stop. Pull up. Stop. Pull up. 100. Stop. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Okay, what's nearby? Okay, next 7 meters away. Okay. Oh, okay, I was flying with the door open again. Don't be copy my died very ugly. Shift L to load. Shift U to unload. Ah, it's missing. No wonder it didn't work. How is this possible that I have like a totally wrong? Well, I have a Scandic keyboard. I wonder if he could actually. Global. I think we were like a going away. Yeah, turn the engines off. Okay, so somehow it ended up like back to the controller. Airspace, global. Interior. Okay, so definitely like issue is that I had like a maybe the game isn't like recognizing my keyboard. Okay, here we are. Airspace. There's basically everything here. Unload. Unload. Can't see unload here. Transfer to vehicle. That says air control X. Bay doors. We can find like load, but not unload. Air/space. Okay, this is the interior. Airspace, interior, global. View bindings. Air/space. That would be like my choice. Or is it ground? I mean, there should be like a command to like unload. Find it to the U. I restore the defaults? Let's restore the defaults. It's still not. Global airspace. Now load vehicle or container. Shift U isn't binded to anything. I think this is a bug. This feels like totally like a bug. And now I need to like fix the. Okay, so these are not. Glider 2. And you have some UI bugs here that like get me wondering. L is load, but there's no unload because I guess because this is not binded to anything. Okay, mystery is solved. Well, it's not basically solved. Although, like, I'm wondering why the UI is this small. Now I can't actually find the unload button from here. I wonder if it could be like a with other name. Board, not that one. Bay doors already have one. Yeah, bay doors someplace close. Auto flight director on off. Okay, let's not put that. Brakes, not the brakes. I wonder how this game is actually saving those key bindings, because otherwise might need to find the file with the settings and edit it manually. Okay, that's binded to K already, TVM. Okay, so unload is now here. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense, because if you have like a several containers, you want to decide which of them you are going to drop away. But you still should be able to like bind it somewhere, because that's what the key bindings are. Let's return this to the Rusty. Once more, with the feeding. Let's set up the oh no. Yep, there's a Let's put the pitch back to the. Yep. Now we have a pitch in a controller. Flying without the controls is always like a fun thing to do. A bit too much power. Actually, we are going to east when we need to go west. Yep. Oops. Yep, now we are going to the right direction. That was a bit too rough turn. Okei, että autopilot on.
Stop. 1000.
Tree east of DOS. At 500. DOS approach control. Come in. Over. Unidentified aircraft. To east.
Too bad the Rusties has this like a loner next to the airport.
1000.
Unidentified aircraft.
This airport tower. Unknown aircraft that's going past my window now. Okay.
Unknown vessel. This is DOS approach control. You are in violation of controlled airspace.
Ouch.
Space.
30, 20.
Okay, that wasn't a pretty landing, but it worked. Yeah, I would like to see all the key points that actually like correspond this vehicle when I'm actually seeing it. So if I can transfer it with the Shift X, I would like to see it on the screen. How am I driving? Okay. Somebody figured out. Well, that was like a lots of learning today. But yeah, I guess I repeat the mistakes until they get in my spine, and then I'm going to get back to the work. So next up, small break, and then I'm going to continue Tex Murphy Mean Streets. Just need to get the car home. Because I don't want to start the next game from somewhere. Oh right, Drake and